Dude, I don't normally eat breakfast, but I'm crushing the breakfast buffet at this hotel.
I saw you. That plate looked great. It makes me want some bacon and egg.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Chicago Sean and your boy Steve Straza coming at you for the live options trade of the week. Straza, what's happening, my man?
I'm doing good. What's going on over there? Are you in your satellite office?
I'm in my satellite office in Dillon, Colorado, about 2 hours from home. Went to a concert last night. Beautiful venue. You can't see out my window, but there's a beautiful, beautiful lake out there. And so, yeah, I'm remote. I'm from my laptop. So if there's any technical difficulties here, I apologize. And if my face looks extra fat this morning, Straza, it's because I've been crushing the breakfast buffet here at the hotel, like absolutely crushing. I don't usually eat breakfast, and I've gone back for three. I've gone on 3 breakfast runs this morning.
I've been watching. You've been making me hungry all morning. Thank you.
All right. So we had our analyst meeting this morning, and JC was like, all right, Straza, finally, we'll get into this Hood trade. Let's do it. Because you've been pounding the table on Hood for a while now.
So I started building a position personally. We started talking about Hood a lot just earlier in the month. When we took out 10, you see the VWAP from those Q1 highs, kind of back in the range above these pivot lows from earlier in the year. So liked it a lot. Been adding, and really I was watching the VWAP from the lows, with $10 as the entry level. Really, with stocks like this, Robinhood, Coinbase, these ARKY stocks, they move really quick. So you want to give it a nice cushion. Just kind of watching that VWAP from the lows. We're there now. Listen, I like it more above 10. I think if it holds the VWAP here, though, it's only a matter of time before we get there.
Well, our mutual friend Brian Shannon will be very happy that you're using the anchored VWAP here. He's a big proponent of this. And look, I mean, the chart that you're showing right now, I mean, the VWAP has been offering, some pretty good support since the lows. And the bet we're making here is that we're going to hold this level and we're going to stay above $9. And JC's thought was, hey, man, we don't have a whole lot of risk from here down to $9. Let's leverage into this trade and let's really go for it. And so we decided to do a risk reversal. We're going to do a risk reversal where we're selling puts to finance the purchase of calls. And the way we're going to do this is we're looking out into January. So we're giving ourselves 5-6 months here for a play to play out. And we're selling the January 9 puts, which offhand, I don't have the prices offhand, but I think I got like $1.55 for them when I sold the puts. And then I turned around and took those proceeds and purchased the January 10 calls for right around the same price. I think I paid $1.56 for them. The prices you see on the graph there, that was just a hypothetical before I actually put the trade on. But all in, it cost me 1 cent. That was my total cost. From the selling the puts and then buying the calls, it cost me 1 cent. And look, if you could put this trade on for plus or minus 5 cents, I don't really care about the price so much. As long as it's close to zero, that's good. And look, the way we do risk reversal strats, I know you guys like it when I put these on because when they work great.
Yeah,
they don't always work, of course, and this one might not, but the plan here is, well, let's talk defense first, right? If Hood can't hold the 9 level, then we're out. We're just going to close the thing down, sell for whatever we can get out. We'll buy the puts and sell the calls, and whatever that costs us, we'll eat it.
Yeah, and I think we should know pretty soon. That's why I like it here, right?
We will definitely know pretty soon. And if as long as there's no egregious gap, then our loss should be pretty manageable. No big deal. Hey, the good news is can only go $9 lower from here. Right? In the worst case scenario.
Is that something like the net zero cost? Is that something that you always do with risk reversals? You try to do it? Is it just nice that
I try to earn a little bit of a credit. That in an ideal situation, I like to earn a little bit of a credit. I'm not playing for the credit. Like the credit the amount of the credit is not that important, but it's just like it's a mindset thing, right? Like I like to know I have a credit. So if the thing just stalls and goes nowhere, worst case scenario, I'll walk away with a small profit for my effort. But in this case, the way the prices worked out, it actually cost me a little bit of money, but no big deal.
A penny.
Yeah, it cost me a penny. So like I said, the risk management is 9. If it breaks 9, we're out. Now, on the flip side, if we starts going our way, then what we like to do with the risk reversals is when we get an opportunity, and it's hard to tell you exact prices here because you never know. It depends on the timing of when it happens. But at any point, if the calls are equal in value to double the price of the puts. So let's just throw some numbers out. Let's say the calls are worth $4 and the puts are trading at 2. Then what I will do is I will sell half of my calls and take those proceeds and use those proceeds to completely cover all my naked shorts, all my naked short puts. And that should cost me close to 0, maybe even a small credit because the calls are going to be at or more than double the value of the puts, right?
Always looking for a free ride.
Right. And so if we're lucky enough to get that situation where we've used those, the proceeds from selling half of our calls and completely closing all our naked puts, now we have no risk in the position, Straza. In fact, we might even have a built-in credit and Robinhood could go to 0 and we can't lose. And perhaps, at least we'll walk away with a small profit. But if the stock keeps rising, I mean, I can't even calculate that leverage, Straza, because it's infinite, right? Because we have no cost and we have a free trade. So, and if this thing rips up to $20, I mean, this is going to be a huge win.
And look, and I like that we have till January too, right? This stock really, if you look at the chart, stopped falling several months ago now, right? Made its ultimate low in June. A lot of the stocks in this group really bottomed in May. So it's been sideways for a long time already. One thing that is definitely not characteristic of downtrends and something that we had never seen from Robinhood, the stock's been trading for about 12 months now, came public this time last year. Momentum on the RSI 14 got overbought for the first time ever. That really stands out. That to me tells me, this stock has at least stopped going down, right? Like you said, we just moved back to the upper bounds of this range, which would, stock could do that in very quickly. $16, that trade's working very well.
I love it. So just to recap for everybody, we're doing a bullish risk reversal in Robinhood. We sold the January 9 puts. We used those proceeds to purchase the January 10 calls. We're trying to do it for as little cost as possible. I paid net 1 cent, but anywhere plus or minus 5 cents, it's a good trade. And like you said, if we're going to be wrong in this trade, we're probably going to be wrong quickly, and that's fine. We'll take that loss quickly. It'll be a small loss. But I feel good about this trade, Straza. And like I said at the top, you've been pounding the table on this one for a while. You finally wore me and JC down. So if this doesn't work, we're blaming you.
I like this name a lot here. Listen, give it a few months. I like this trade a lot. I'm in it too. So let's go.
All right. I've got a date with that lake out there, so I want to go see what's going on out there. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great trading day, and we'll be back with you again next week with another options trade of the week. Take care. See you, Straza.